Alright, it's 5:04 p.m. and today's date is June 19th, 2012. My name is Leslie Williams, and this video camera doesn't pick up my cell phone pictures very well, which can prove what today's date is, but I'm telling it to you now. I'm hanging out at a hiking area, and I'm going to turn on my phone and take a picture of it anyways, and I was gaslighted today by a cable installing firm that's already gaslighted me before. And there's a lot of my YouTube videos that show me catching people saying, "Oh my God," around me after it was predicted. And, alright, so this is what we got here. Shit. Let's see if I can get the calendar to show it pretty good. Alright, that kind of shows you what today's date is. The highlight there, you see all the numbers, how they're in a row, and then the ones highlighted. That should be able to show you it's Tuesday, June 2012. You can see that it's highlighted on a Tuesday. And if you ever see this phone, you'll be able to see it's third column down. And the 26 is right below it. You got the 5th, the 12th, and the 19th, and let's see, where's the menu at? So you got the 5th, and the 12th, the 19th, and then the 26th, and that's June 2012, and if I ever had to prove this in court, it could be provable, because all you'd have to do is clear up the picture. And it shows the time is a little bit after 5 p.m. And I'm laying around right now at my hiking area because I woke up with a migraine. I came down with it yesterday, actually, at UCSD. And I'm going to make a statement here to everybody. I've already proven, just by what occurred on February 20th, 2011, or 2012, next door to the FBI building, that I'm being electronically harassed. It's proven without a shadow of a doubt. Okay? Well, let me tell you something right now. The electronic harassment that I hear at this location right here is the same electronic harassment I heard over there. Yeah. And it's the same exact electronic harassment I heard in Michigan. Flat out, for years on end. It's also the same exact electronic harassment that I'm hearing, that I heard over at USD, that I'm hearing at SDSU, and that I'm hearing at UCSD. I have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that I'm being electronically harassed. And how have I proven that? Well, I'm going to repeat it again. On February 20th, it's already, and what I mean by that is that I've already stated it in some of my YouTube videos. On February 20th, 2012, I heard through electronic harassment, "Why don't you come and steal her stuff?" Literally. So I got out my video camera, and I made a video picture. And I heard this electronic harassment statement being made towards me when I was camping 150 feet next door to the San Diego FBI building for 7 months. From August 13th up until February 21st, August 13th, 2011 to February 21st, 2012. Now, on the morning of February 20th, 2012, I heard through electronic harassment, "Why don't you come and steal her stuff?" And so what I did was I got out my video camera and I took a video picture of me stating that I'm hearing through electronic harassment they're going to come and steal my stuff. And I showed a picture of my tent with the tarps on it. I also showed a couple bushes where I had some clothes hidden. I think I even mentioned that one of my bags of clothes got taken out by a raccoon. Then I left there and went to SDSU, and I uploaded the video that I made. Okay. Then I filled out an online police report to the San Diego Police Department while I was on the computer while the video was being uploaded. I filled out an online report to the San Diego Police Department stating that I'm being gang-stalked in San Diego, and that it's happening towards me along all of my routes, and that they're threatening to come to my campsite to steal my clothes. Okay? Now, I leave SDSU and made 2 pit stops on the way home, where I was harassed on a feverish scale at those 2 places. I then went to Walmart, because this camping area that was right next door to the FBI is right behind the Walmart at Stonecrest Plaza. I then got off the 928 bus on my way home and went to Walmart and bought a tape recorder because the incident that transpired towards me over at the Barnes & Nobles before I got on the 928 bus literally ate up the last 3 hours that were remaining as far as free memory goes on the video, on the digital tape recorder that I was already using. So when I got off the bus, I went into Walmart and I bought a digital tape recorder and I bought some other items, and then I left Walmart and went walking to my hiking area. And if I remember correctly, it was about 10:15 p.m. Total pitch black dark. And about once I got on the sewer pipe, there's a sewer concrete pipe that's back there that you start walking on in order to get to my hiking area. It's concrete. I started walking on it. I got about 20 feet onto that, and I heard through electronic harassment again, and that's on my digital tape recorder that my stuff is gone. I then made a right while the tape recorder was still running, and walked about between 35 and 45 feet. Got to my hiking area, and every single thing was gone. Okay. So then what I did was I got out a spare tent that was close by in a nearby bush, and a small coat that I had. I had to sleep in the cold. See, my first instinct was to put up a tent and just get in it. I should have went back down to Walmart and bought another sleeping bag. But my first instinct was to look to see if they stole everything, and stuff that I had hidden in bushes. So I went and got the spare tent out and I put that up. And then I got some spare stuff that I had hidden in nearby bushes and just used that to sleep in. And then the next morning I got up and I made a video file and a digital audio file on the new digital tape recorder. I go, this is what happened last night. So as a result of what happened last night, tomorrow I'm going to go to the San Diego FBI, and I'm going to tell them I'm a human trafficking target and that the San Diego police are directly involved. Now, they know that I was serious about going to the FBI because literally on the date of February 20th, I literally got on the bus to go do it, but that was President's Day. So I backtracked and got back on the bus and then got off to go into the San Diego Police Department, and they were closed. So I went into an area of business that was right across the street from it, business that was supposed to shut down by end of March, going out of business, and they looked up the FBI phone number for me and wrote it down on a sheet of paper, which I still have. And so to make a long story short, between that tracking, because they even got that business employee that looked up the FBI number to engage in gaslighting because they called him up. They came out from behind the back of the building and came inside the store and gaslighted me when I was in there. So to make a long story short, the next day when I got up, I made a video file and a digital audio file. I said tomorrow, because I was going to spend the entire day on the 21st gathering all the stuff that I had hidden and preparing it to move from that location. But what I was going to do first before moving from that location the next day was going to go to the FBI and tell them I was a human trafficking target, and that the San Diego police were directly involved, and that if they come up to evict me from my campsite today, it'll be because they don't want to make it appear like it's retaliation if they do it after I go to the FBI. And an hour and 20 minutes later, they literally appeared at my camp location with the responsible party that came up and stole my stuff the day before on the 20th, after I had left. Now, that tells you automatically that what I heard through electronic harassment was true. Because think about it. I made a video stating that I was hearing through electronic harassment they're going to come and steal my stuff. I took a video picture of my stuff. I left. They came and stole it. When I left, I went to SDSU and uploaded that video. They came up and stole my stuff after I had left. Yeah. Then they came by the next day and took responsibility for stealing it when I was gone. Do you see what I'm saying? I took a video picture of the stuff, then left, uploaded that video picture to SDSU, came back and it was gone. Then they came back the next day and took responsibility for it. And then told me I had to leave the area. Okay? Now, if they had came up and evicted me when I was there on the 20th, then they wouldn't have been able to evict me on the 21st because, let me just put it to you this way. If I had been present when they evicted me on the 20th, I would have got video pictures of that, and then they would have confronted me on the 21st stating, we've seen you here on the 20th and told you to get out. None of that that's on my digital tape recorder has any statements to to that effect at all. And plus, I can prove I was at SDSU because I watched the movie Soylent Green when I was there. After I uploaded everything to the computer, I went downstairs to the media room and watched the movie Soylent Green and got a little ticket. Yeah, plus I got all the proof of me being harassed at Barnes & Noble's on my way home, which ate up 3 hours of my digital tape recorder, which compelled me to have to buy a tape recorder at Walmart, and then I went to my camping site and everything was gone. This flat out proves that what I heard through electronic harassment that morning, it flat out proves what I heard from electronic harassment and what I stated in the police report that I printed out. Okay, I printed it out, stating in the police report they're threatening to come and steal my stuff. I go home, it's gone, then they come the next day and take responsibility for coming and stealing it when I was gone. Do you see what I'm saying? The video was uploaded before they came. Okay? And the statement that I made that I was hearing through electronic harassment about them coming to steal my stuff was made, the video was made showing my stuff still there. Then I go to SDSU and upload the video, come home, it's gone, then they come by the next day and take responsibility for it. That shows you that what I heard through electronic harassment was true. So I've already proven that I'm a victim of electronic harassment. No doubt whatsoever. Okay? I'm hearing electronic harassment at this hiking area I'm at right now. In San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. Electronic harassment is always, 98% of the time, subjected to a target that's targeted by the expeditions of organized stalking, which is also known as gang stalking, and so is remote neural monitoring. What more proof does anybody need for them to be able to see that I'm a target of this crime? And now what they're going to do is set me up by what they're doing now is putting people along my path. They brutally assaulted me on an MTS bus on October 10th, 2011. Go to YouTube and type in learning disabled woman brutally assaulted on an MTS bus. Look in the comments feature of that video and you'll see I predicted it 11 days before it happened. And now that all this stuff is being exposed online, what they're going to do is do what they're currently doing. Putting people along my path to threaten me physically right in front of my face. And why are they doing that? Because they know I went to Walmart and bought 2 pocket knives. They're trying to get me to pull out my knife to then turn around and use staged, because these are staged incidences that they're doing. Just like the assault on the bus was. Okay, that's why they altered the video, the MTS video. Make sure you look in the comments feature of that MTS video, of me being assaulted. So what they're doing now is staging what is known as street theaters towards me along my route by having men get right in my face, threatening to kick my ass. And as a result, they're hoping I'll pull out my knife, and then they'll use a witness they stage, because these are staged incidences. They're called street theaters and gang stalking circles. Hoping that I'll pull out my knife, and then one of them will call the police, and then they come and have me arrested and put me in a psychiatric ward. Because when they get on the scene, they'll expect me to say, this person is engaging in organized stalking towards me. The San Diego Police Department will not take one police report that I'm a target of this crime after 9 requests. And why won't they do it? Because they were directly involved in the literal gang stalking. I'm talking about physically involved in 2006, and I got email files to prove it. I come back out here again since August 8, 2011. I'm subjected to it again. How did they know I arrived? That's why they won't take a police report. They're looking to contain my ass, to discredit me, and to make money off of my finances. Yeah, it's the motivation behind the whole gang stalking to begin with, is to take over my finances, to exploit my insurance, and to exploit me sexually. By trying to place me in a syndicated run group home. That's why they target people. Yeah, and they know I got proof that ties them back to 2006. I come back out here again and have obtained proof that this is happening to me now, so they don't want it on record that it's happening to me now. So now what they're trying to do is literally set me up to be arrested, to contain me, to exploit me, to discredit me, and to conceal what I know from becoming known to the public. And that's why I'm making these YouTube videos. June 19, 2012. Anybody approaches me at this campsite, it will be the buffer they use between me and the San Diego police.